just hit the record button and let magic happen. That's all you gotta do. Just hit the record button. There's no setup, there's no script, there's no plan. It's just walking the high wire each and every time. And I am here in my room, and it's amazing how quickly, absolutely how quickly I can wreck a room in a minimal amount of time. Like, I've been here 3 days and it is tore up. And it's probably a bit TMI, but you can see the disarray that is my room. It's not my life, it's just my room. It's not representative of all things Tim. It's just one very infinitesimally small fraction. I just don't have time. I gotta be out there amongst the people, enjoying myself, relaxing, indulging in a variety of ways, and just having my best fun. This window, by the way, you can't see it. There, maybe you can now. It is absolutely dirty, but it's in stark contrast to the beautiful fountain that I was dancing in front of this morning. Yeah, that's right. I was dancing in front of a fountain. It's kind of crazy. It blows my mind. A couple years ago, I feel like I couldn't even talk to a person. It's amazing how much you can shift if you want to. Yeah, it's real. Change is real. Change can happen, and profound change. It's not just like a small change, a little change. Like a big major change can happen if you really, really go after it and push yourself. And that's what I was doing today. I was recording all over the place. And I just got back from Disney Springs, setting up my camera on its little tripod. Wherever I put it, I probably lost it because I'm such a mess here in the room. But on this tripod, I set it up, and then I had to walk away. And then I captured some shots of me just walking around, kind of like confused and what's happening. But I was so worried that somebody's gonna pick up my phone and run off with it. And then people were looking at me and looking at the phone, like, what's going on? This is weird. Anyway, and you wonder, why doesn't this guy have a girlfriend? Who can put up with this? Who can put up with this and tolerate it? I don't know. Apparently nobody at this point. That being said, Chronic Tacos. This stuff's good. This is real good. Like, seriously good. It's so much better than Chipotle. Oh my God. Like, beyond better. Need to short it long. Might not even leave. Seriously. The thing is, I'm always thinking about what's next. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna do? What am I gonna go? Where am I gonna do? I'm going to stop. Should I go to the Swan? I feel like I should go to the Swan or the Dolphin. It's raining outside. It's raining. It wasn't raining a minute ago. I missed that. These tacos are so good. Oh well. I'll see you at the Swan or Dolphin. I'm gonna go work out. Music, music, music. Please don't stop the music, the music, the music. Is this NSYNC? Nobody said this is gonna be easy. The first treadmill I got on was out of order. I didn't realize it until I looked at the screen. I'm like, what am I doing? Let's go. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. And we're off, and I love it when they're like this. I love it. I love these video ones. It's like we're taking a little stroll through the forest, a rainforest. You know what? All I've been walking on is sidewalks, and mainly sidewalks. I haven't walked into any trails. Oh, that'd be cool. I always thought about going to the Amazon. Like, that'd be kind of awesome. Like a complete tropical rainforest. Like nothing. Like no civilization. Completely uninhabited except for like some tribes and stuff. Like some cannibalistic tribes. I don't know. I find that stuff interesting. I'd rather do that than go to a place that's like out of the way but quasi-touristy. Like either give me all the way touristy like Disney Springs or give me no touristy at all. Just like the harshest conditions, a million miles away from any sort of civilized hospitalization. And that's how I want it. Just borderline reckless. Borderline, you keep on pushing my love over the borderline. I'm borderline, keep on pushing me, baby. Keep on driving you crazy, 'cause you keep on pushing my love over the borderline, borderline. But the cool thing is I have these videos now to look back on and edit. I brought my computer so I can edit these videos for Identity Crisis Project. And let me pick up on another clip here. So this is kind of funny because I've been coming to this hotel for like probably 8 years. I've been to Disney probably, I don't even know, between 10 and 15 times with my girlfriend of as long. And she got me to come here for the very first time. We had a magnificent time. And then it steadily declined and descended into kind of just devolved into just frustration. Just frustration. We weren't having fun. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're not laughing, there's something up. Anyway, a lot of memories here, a lot of memories, a lot of cold shoulders, a lot of passive-aggressive behavior. Not by me. Not by me. I'm not really a drama king or queen or any of that. But I do like passion. Passion's important. In a good way. The good passion. Passionate lover. Not a passionate fighter and arguer. None of that. But I used to come here by myself and work out. She wouldn't come in with me. She'd be in the room like watching TV in bed like at 8 o'clock. I'm like, what? 8 o'clock? It's like there's a whole nother day left. You know, 2, 3 in the morning. Like that's a whole nother 8-hour day. It's like, come on. And that was kind of the wedge that got pushed between us. Is that I'm like, live it up. Because there were 10 years where I wasn't living anything. I was going to bed at 7. I was a sad person living a sad existence without real focus, drive, and intensity. It was within me, but I was not living it. So now that I'm on the other side of that, I just can't slow down. Like, I'm not going to slow down. What's the point in slowing down? That's no fun. So this is the second trip I've come by myself. I've had people ask me, are you here by yourself? Are you here by, like, yeah, I'm here by myself. Until I meet somebody, I am by myself. But for some people, and I used to be this way where even going to a restaurant or like a movie, like, oh, I can't do that by myself. I can't do that by myself. It's like, why not? I do everything else by myself. So I don't have a problem with it at all. Like it's part of how I roll. If somebody else is rolling with me, then we're rolling together. But right now I'm rolling by myself, and that is all good. Whew. I don't know if I have this on enough intensity, if I can do this much talking. It's funny how I used to not be able to talk at all, let alone talk while doing a treadmill. If I put an incline up on this thing. Incline it. Incline it. They say you're not really working out if you don't have an incline. Whatever. Holy shit, my phone almost fell. So, that's where I'm at with it. Living my best life with me. One and only, me, myself, and I. And I tell you what, sometimes I have trouble keeping up with myself. All the things I want to do. Man, I get around. I really get around. This thing's starting to make some noise. It's a pet peeve of mine. It's one of the worst things. Is equipment, fitness equipment. It's clanging, banging, and rattling. It doesn't make me happy. Oh yeah, and so back to this whole being here by myself. It's like even when I was with her, and I'm not disclosing names to protect the ones that cannot defend themselves this moment, but even when we were together here, I said to her once, I was like, I feel like I'm with my sister or something, the sister I never had. And that really pissed her off, but it was true. I was like, what is with the passive aggressive? And that's how it showed up with her. Instead of just venting or telling me what the problem was, she would do this passive aggressive move and not talk about what was really bothering her. And it just showed up as like this, felt like a tag along. Like my sister. That's so weird. That really bothered her when I said that. But it's, let it bother you. Figure it out. Fix it. I wasn't trying to be hurtful. If I wanted to be hurtful, I would have said something else. But that's not my MO. My MO is to empower, uplift, and impart positivity, not to tear people down. But sometimes you have to give constructive criticism and work through issues to grow and evolve and ascend to be a better person in a better relationship. And I'm getting a little bit out of breath. Oh, 3:40. But yeah, I know this hotel like the back of my hand. I know Disney Springs like the back of my hand. And with that, it's probably going to be the last time for a long time I come here because it's a bit tired. I really wore out my welcome, but I do enjoy it. It's got a good energy. It's just, it gets so busy. Like tonight, I knew it was going to be a crush of people, just wall to wall, and I just couldn't deal with it. Like I feel like it's going to work. And that's what I'm trying to get away from, is work. So, I'm on my treadmill, living my best life, my best fitness life. But yeah, it actually feels good. Like there's nothing worse than being on a trip with somebody that in a relationship and it's just not firing on all cylinders. There's nothing worse because you're away from home, you can't get away. You're both kind of reliant on each other just because of the logistics, and not that you would just want to leave the person anyway, but it's just weird and awkward when people don't want to communicate and talk. And they're not having fun. Like, oh my God, it's sunny, 90, like you're at Disney World. Laugh, smile, be happy. Just, honestly, my relationships have been filled with individuals that I feel don't know how to live. I don't have any trouble. When I get out of my way, the world's my playground. Holy shit. So I fall off the treadmill. Like, seriously. It is my flippin' playground. For so long I ran from it. I was scared because holy shit. Because everybody else would see me having such a great time playing. I don't want to embarrass them. I don't want to make them feel bad. It's always been my thing. I don't want to hurt anybody else's feelings. But wow, how quickly have I learned that was the wrong mentality. I empower people now, inspire them when they see me doing what they wish they were doing. Yeah, and that's the way I used to be. I used to look up to all of these professional athletes, celebrities. Like, man, they're just living their truth. They're doing what they do. Nobody's getting in their way. They got their opinions, their attitude. They don't care. I love that. I love them all. The boldest of the bold. The most controversial of the controversial. In fact, if there was controversy surrounding anybody, I was all into that person. It didn't matter what they did. I just appreciated that they stood up for what they believed in and took a position, whether it was right or wrong. It didn't really matter to me. It just mattered that they stood up for themselves and made themselves known and let themselves be heard. Very inspiring. So that's what I've been chasing all my life, and I'm chasing on this treadmill. And so I can't settle, you know? I spent so long chasing down this freedom. I'm not gonna just revert and take steps backwards. I'm gonna see how far I can take this thing. That's what I've always been about. Somebody asked me once, I was doing physical training, working out with a physical trainer, and the trainer was like, why do you work out? Like, why do you want to put yourself through this? I was just like, I want to see how far I can take it. How far can I push myself? How far can I go? Few people test themselves that way. Some people, they become a lawyer and that's it. They're done, they're happy, content. They conquer the world. Not me. I went through 3 degrees and I'm still pushing forward. Still doing what I know needs to be done. Because it's right for me. I'm watching The Hangover too. I forgot how funny this movie is. And the one guy from The Office got the Mike Tyson tattoo on the side of his face. I just got done doing 30 minutes of cardio on a treadmill, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And I'm looking over Cocoa Beach plans for tomorrow, and it seems like it's entirely feasible and doable, and I'm excited because I have not seen sand for a couple years, since Mexico. Since I was in, what the hell? Not Acapulco. Not Guadalajara. It says of the V. Oh God, I can't remember. Cabo? Puerto Vallarta. That's where it was at. Puerto Vallarta was really cool. Anyway, so I've not stepped on sand since Puerto Vallarta. And so this will be nice to get back to the beach tomorrow. With that said, I'm going to wrap this vlog up because I got to put it together, edit it, and upload it. It's what I do. Anyway, see you on the other side. Peace.